Hey everybody, this is Old Duke and I was going to show you how to make a cane pole for fishing. Some people call them bamboo, but around here we call them cane. And I have a short one that's about 10 foot long, and I've already cleaned this. This is about 12 foot long. And what I want to show you, when you go to cut them, you want to be able to, you want the ends of them straight. You see how that's curved? That was the straightest one I had for the big one, so I had to use it. But I've got this small one, it looks a little bit straighter. But you always want to look at the ends of it when it's standing up and see how straight it is before you cut it. I'm going to show you how to clean them, and then show you how to rig them up. But you just take a good sharp machete, use a file, and just go straight across like that, going toward the top. You can just keep turning it. Try and keep that as smooth as you can as you're cutting it. We'll come back with our knife and clean it up. Ooh. Getting a little too small there. I know. I got a good sharp knife. And what you do on the end, see, this is too small right here. So I'm gonna go up past the smallest one. And I'm going to cut it just past the last notch, and I'll show you why. Cut it about right there. And then I'll come back and clean this up with my knife, because you want that cleaned up just like that, where it's nice and smooth, so your line doesn't so you want to do just like that, so your line doesn't hang up on it. And you'll go all the way down doing that too. I left a little bit on these because it's thinner up here, and I didn't want to accidentally cut my pole. But you want to smooth that up and always cut toward the top of the cane pole. That on the end, I had you cut it above the last notch. I want you to split that. Well, good thing I left a little bit. There you go. I want you to split that just like that. Then that's where your line's going to go in between there. So it looks pretty straight. It's got a little curve to it, but none of them are going to be perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in. I got, since this is my small pole, I'm going to use this 10 pound. And I got the 20 for my big pole for bigger fish like bass and catfish. And I got my 10 pound for the small brim, and I got for the small hooks you can see here. And I have one of these medium, and then I got this other ones. I'm not sure what the sizes are, but you can, I just know by looking at them, what I need. And I got 2 different size swivel snaps, and I have 3 different size weights. I got 2 different size corks, and all that'll go right in here in these bottles. And I can carry that with me in my pockets, you know, on my weights and my corks and everything. And with this, when I go fishing, I can just carry them in my pocket. So I'll start out with this 10 pound. I'll come down in here somewhere about right here. And what happens is, you know, they can break this pole. And so I'm going to tie my line back in here. You can tie whatever type of knot you prefer. But I'm going to tie below that knot, and then I'm going to twist it and let it go tight against the pole and twist it as I go up toward the end. And that way, if the pole breaks, then I won't lose my fish. And I'll still have my line and everything else. You don't want to tie it off to the end. And you just keep rolling it around. Alright, then when you get to the end, you just throw a half hitch in there. And come back. I know you can't probably see this, but anyway, you gotta come back through. You see how it's coming out the end of it? And it's in that end right there in that split we made. Alright, then we'll come back. You usually want it near the bottom of it, your line. I'm going to be holding it like this, so my line's going to be right here. I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'm going to cut it off. So here's my end of it. You can cut it off whatever length you like. You'll find out when you're using it that now I'm going to use this small swivel. I'm going to just tie it on there. I use the old clinch knot. Wrap it around several times. Go back through the hole. Then back through the hole I just made. That's a good one there. Now I'll cut the excess off. And I use my small hook. And we'll use this small bobber. And I'm probably going to be fishing a couple feet deep. Alright. There we are. Now we're rigged up with a cane pole. Right. And we just wrap it up. And what I'll do is I'll hook it, keep twisting it, and I'll hook it into the side here. You can drill a hole in it if you want to. I'm just gonna hook it in the side of that right there, and now keep it where you want. There's your cane pole, and of course you come over here. There's a worm right there, nice juicy worm. We come over here. There's another one over. Ain't got to them yet. Where are they? We go over here and check on this. That still feels hot. There's one. I'm gonna start collecting. Look at, there's some nice ones. They're pretty fast. Anyway, you can see we got plenty of worms here, and these all came here naturally. These aren't, these weren't introduced here. No, well, I did. There some of them I brought here from where we found in the woods, but none of them are store bought. Look at that big one right there. All right. I'm gonna collect some more of them and have fun out there. Have fun out there brim fishing, and we'll see you later.